This is always a popular one, good old toilet. So as the sunnier weather maybe start, some of you might be thinking about toilet training. And visuals for that can be really useful. They could also just be really useful to help understand the process. So a lot of parents will report that their child might miss out in certain stages. So they might not wipe themselves properly, or might not flush or wash their hands, and obviously all of those things are important. So having visuals like these, where it breaks down in a quite graphic way the steps involved in the toilet process. And a lot of families like to cut them out and then have them as a strip along by the toilet. Some families I've worked with said, oh, we don't want that messing up our lovely interior design. So they framed the toilet visual and had it like a piece of art. Do whatever works for you. But you can get loads of different types. You can draw your own. There's loads of twinkle, and you can get boy ones and girl ones. This has got the nappy symbols in there. So if you're still changing your child, this can be useful just to get them involved. It's also really useful if you are changing nappies to try and change it in the toilet, because then that gets them used to you go to the toilet for that process, so that once they're doing it independently, they're still used to that kind of location, and it's a bit of a visual cue as well. You might like to adapt these for the actual toilet training process, and you might want to put in there something that's quite exciting for that young person. So if you if they loved, for example, pirates, you might put some pictures around of pirates. You might try and make the bathroom somewhere they want to go. A lot of children get quite anxious about the toilet and the flushing process, so you can look up books on YouTube. There's a great book on YouTube, so it's like a video but with pictures from a story called Pooh Goes to Pooh Land, top tip. And it breaks down, it's a story of why Pooh needs to go back to his family in Pooh Land, and that you're helping him out by aiding him on this process. So some children really respond to that, but for others it's looking up the medical kind of need of why we need to go to the toilet, and your digestive system and all of that, or the plumbing system. For some children that can really help reduce anxiety.